Hey ninjas, we're going to be building what's known as a promotional artifact. Now you might ask, what is that? What is a promotional artifact and how can that end up being used for your game? What does that have to even do with coding? Well, when you build a game, so here, I've built a game. You need to somehow advertise the game that you've built. So there are different modes and methods that we can build a video advertisement. For example, we could do it in real life. We could make it animated. Life or animated. So in real life, you're going to need people, props, and of course a story. With the animated, you're still going to need a story, but you also need some type of platform. You don't have access to people, so it might be Scratch. Maybe you decide you're going to use Roblox, maybe Minecraft to tell your story. Or you could even use some game footage if you already have the game built. And then you might need some form of what's known as voiceover. That's if you want to add any type of characters to it, and you can either use your voice, maybe your family member's voice. You would record that using a microphone. So these are the different ways that we can take your story ideas. So what I'd like you to do is to figure out if you're going to do a real life video, how that's going to look, or if you're going to do an animated video, what tools do you have? So for an animated video, one thing that's also important to know, what do you have at home? Do you have a tablet? Do you have a phone? Yes, exactly. A tablet, a phone. As you can see, we're having fun at home as well. Do you have a PC? Do you have a Mac? Or maybe you even have some other type of system that's out there. But knowing what material you have is going to help you when it comes to developing your story. Now know that if you were going to do something in real life, it's much easier to go in to set up the camera and just start shooting than it would be if you were doing animated. But once again, animated, you're going to have the ability of utilizing more props. So with the real life, you're going to have to find those props. But in the animated, you're finding those props online. Whatever works best for you. Our goal is to make sure that you know exactly where you want to take the story, and by knowing what resources you have, it's going to allow you to have an even more realistic story.